Okay, how's it going, guys? So I've been doing a little bit of doodling recently because yeah, between jobs, and I just want to kind of keep my drawing skills up, and I've been quite enjoying messing around in Photoshop and looking at a little bit of a chiaroscuro type drawing, so sort of like film noir type stuff. Anyway, so this is just going to be a sort of a copy, and yeah, just very minimal brushes, just sort of look at the process of how to build up a drawing, or at least how I build up a drawing. Everyone does it in a different way. I'm in Photoshop. I've got this image of Harrison Ford as Deckard from Blade Runner, and it's just quite a nice sort of you know, film noir kind of a chiaroscuro sort of image. So I just thought I'd sort of talk you through how I would work this up. So just so you know, I'm drawing with my I've just got a Wacom Intuos, which I have to one side of my iMac, and I've got another laptop to my left with the image on that I'm drawing from. So it's just literally you know, it's not a trace, but it's a you know, I've got the reference image next to me is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's crack on. So first of all, I've got a few basic, this is just like a basic sort of a pencil type brush. I'm going to be using this an awful lot. So let's just work out the basic proportions first. I tend to start with the sort of eye line. I find that to be quite good. His head is sort of slightly tilted down, so I have a slightly sort of tilted down eye line like that. And then the head shape is going to be roughly around about here, chin coming up. So we're just getting in the very first rough lines here. Here sort of roughly there. In the image his head's cut off, but I think I'll just draw the top of his head for now, just to help us understand. So probably his skull is roughly about there, with a little bit on for hair. And then somewhere here we've got giant great big collar, so let's stick that on. So yeah, I'm going to sort of be doing this quite quickly, but I kind of wanted to go better. Right, okay, so let's crack on. So there's quite a few mistakes in that first initial doodle, so we're going to knock it right back and just use it as a rough guide. Put it down to about yeah, 8%. That should be good. Go up to the next layer. Right, okay, so let's start figuring out where we're making some mistakes here. So his nose kind of curls round and then kicks out. I think that's not too far off. And then there's like a section down here, which is a light section. We're just going to fill that in because it helps us judge the space better. Nostril, quite sort of yeah, I think the point of his nose is a little bit lower than that, so it sort of comes across. Very dark, but we're just going to fill that in. It doesn't look too much like Harrison Ford just yet, but that's all right. We can pull that around as we start to fix things. But what I think I'm going to do now is we're going to knock that one back a little bit, and then we're going to basically get some blocks that we can use as a sort of a basis. I'm just using the lasso tool with a jaggy. We're just going to keep adding to this. I don't think he has quite so much of a brow, so I need to make sure I fix that. It's kind of like a straight line. Okay, now we're going to go in with the definite articles and make some proper decisions. So brush tool, B, no, that's not what I want, B. We're just going to go with our black pencil. Okay, so this is where we need to make the proper final decisions. If any of these original lines are incorrect, now is the time to fix them. More there, tiny bit over here. Okay, getting there. Now let's add some pure white bits where it really matters. So Just there, just make a live pop. Okay. All right, I think that's gonna have to do. I definitely lost the Harrison Ford likeness along the way. It's a striking image. It's quite a dramatic image, and I've kind of added a little bit to the original, which is a little bit sort of, you know, chiaroscuro and sort of film noir like. And we've got this guy looking directly at the camera. Harrison Ford isn't. So there's a few things that I've changed and a few things that I've improved. But I'm annoyed that I've lost Harrison Ford's sight. The eyebrows are too straight. I can see lots of issues. But I'm going to just keep on working on it if I carry on. So I think we'll leave that there because it's lunchtime now. And I will, I'll call that a day. But I just thought it was sort of interesting, sort of sharing how I use Photoshop mainly, just the kind of how you work in it and sort of do flat fills and then smear things around and all that kind of thing. But yeah, there you go, guys. That's a look at that. And I'll catch you later. But yeah, I just thought I'd share this this little sort of doodle session because I think some people find it kind of interesting how people work in Photoshop. Anyway, peace out, and I hope that was vaguely interesting. Catch you next time. Bye.